Midwestern here in Colorado Springs. Becker and Shepard to jump. Tip one by the visitors. Drive and kick, early offense for the Mustangs. Trying to work down low, nice backdoor, an extra pass into the corner. 3-ball, first shot of the season is up and good for McDavid. And now a steal by the Mustangs. They head back the other way. Pull up from the free throw line, shot no good, rebounds, offensive. Another 3-ball put up by Midwestern. That one off the front of the rim. Offensive board. Rebound. No good. A couple extra tips by the Mustangs. Finally corralled by Becker, and we're heading the other way. Nice little slow step there by Pranger, and he has his first points in a Mountain Line uniform, and that gives UCCS on the board about a minute and 20 seconds into the contest. Midwestern step back three, fadeaway again off the rim and run down in the corner by Martinez. Becker posting up down low, had a size advantage on his defender, but then got some help from the backside by McDavid, and it's poked out of bounds. It'll stay with UCCS. Pranger gave the inbounds, then got it right back. Kick into the corner, McKenzie. Martinez, Saar, back out Pranger, and a shot clock violation. One too many passes by the Mountain Lions there. Had an open shot at the top of the key, decided not to take it, and it results in a turnover. Saunders and Gibson play handoff. Back to Gibson again. Looking for some help. Finds it on the side. Reggie Hill, who just checked in, works into the lane. Floater, right-hand hook off the mark. Jezza comes down with the rebound. Quickly up court. Saar, baseline. Left it short. Antoine Taylor also checked in for Midwestern State. Poked away, loose ball, picked up by the Mustangs. Right at the rim, again off the mark, battling for the rebound. It will be picked up by UCCS. Looked like it was Xavier Martinez at the bottom of that pile who actually came away with it and was able to get it out to one of his teammates. Now Saar running the offense, hands it off to Martinez, over to Becker. Pranger beyond the three-point line straight away, over to Saar at the angle. Hannes, Xavier, 3-ball. No good. Jezza with the offensive rebound, though, looking for some help. Just gets it out. Saar puts up a 3 of his own. That also off the mark. Little mid-range J from a wide angle. Reggie Hill ends a little bit of a scoreless drought for both teams. Pranger, step back from the RMAC logo. That one's off the mark. Lost the ball into the corner. Another three. Both these teams just raining threes as Saar comes down with a rebound. Uninterrupted play for 4.5 minutes. Next dead ball will result in a media timeout. Saar in the backcourt trying to bring the ball back. Can't. And a block is called on Martinez. Ugly Event Center. It is 5-2 early on in favor of Midwestern State. 15:28 to go in the first half. And at the free throw line, first one is off the mark from Gibson. Second one is good. So Gibson will be replaced by Brandon Biggett. Mountain Lions, no problem breaking that press. Kick out. Martinez works it back into the lane. Saar now. An extra touch. Jaden Washington, Santiago Ochoa, and Jesse Iweezy checked in for the Mountain Lions out of that last timeout. Xavier all the way to the rim. Unlucky there as it hit off both sides and bounced out. Backdoor cut. Iweezy read that nicely. Can't come up with the loose ball. Floater by Midwestern will drop in for Vojislav Mastijevic. Ochoa running the point. Gets it to Iweezy beyond the three-point arc. Martinez had a little bit of space but didn't take the shot. Ochoa now, baseline left hand, between the legs, spin, kick, Saar, corner, three, no good. Ochoa with the offensive rebound, though. Fresh shot clock, Martinez. Washington's first shot of the year, no good. Down low, Iweezy, a little slow, rotating over to his man, and Reggie Hill banks that one in. So 10-2 Midwestern State. 13:43 left in the first half. Iweezy into the lane, takes some contact, and one. Jesse Iweezy. His first. McDavid, Shepard, Svetozarevic, and Sanders are back in, so four of their starters back on the court. Saar is going to be replaced by McKenzie. So Xavier, the only player at this point who has not been subbed out, and no surprise, we saw Martinez play 38, 39, 40 minutes a lot last year. So it wouldn't surprise me if it happens even more this season. Iweezy made his free throw, so 10-5 now Mustangs, and a loose ball, easy dunk. Ochoa will take a couple of free throws. First one rattles out. Second one is good. So Ochoa 1-2 from the line. Gavin Carter's checked in for UCCS, freshman from Parker, Colorado, seeing his first collegiate action in a Mountain Lion uniform. Kenzie looking for help, has it poked away, and the Mustangs are out and running. Good job, however, by Carter to get in the passing lane, knock it out of bounds so that it wasn't an easy layup for Midwestern. And a drive and lefty layup there from Sanders. Sanders' first bucket of the year. He came off a season averaging just under 14 a game, second highest number for the Mustangs last year. 14-6 in favor of the visitors, 12:31 on the clock here in the first half. Some contact. Carter drops it off to Washington. Jaden amongst three Mustangs, muscles it up and in. Good hands there from Ochoa. Comes away with the steal. He's going to go up against two Mustangs and rolls it over the front rim for the bucket. So UCCS got back to within 4 now. Three ball off the side of the rim. Offensive rebound and put back there by Shepard. No contact call, though Ochoa was looking for some. Now quickly the other way, Iweezy 1-on-2, and he loses that battle. And another easy 2 points for Shepard. So that's 4 points now for Will Shepard, the last 4 to be exact, as the Mustangs have pushed their lead back out to 8. McKenzie down low on the block, goes baseline, kick out, lefty from the corner, no good. Good box out by Iweezy. Quickly gets it up to Carter, who goes coast to coast, but has it partially blocked from behind. Good hustle play there from Pierre Sanders to run down Carter and alter the shot just enough. Jeff Culver talking to the officials, looking for some contact, and Shepard on the backdoor cut. That's now 6 straight points for Will Shepard, and Midwestern State currently doubling up UCCS. Iweezy found wide open, goes into the lane, and a block called on the Mustangs. Jesse Iweezy at the free throw line for UCCS as they look to cut into this 10-point deficit. First one rolls off the front of the rim and in. Iweezy, always been a good free throw shooter, knocks in both of those. And for Jesse, that's now 5 points in this ball game. He did have an and one earlier on as well. So Iweezy 5 of the 12 for UCCS here through the first half of the first game. Becker with a block. Will Becker doing what he does best, blocking shots. The freshman record holder here at UCCS. And then getting an offensive rebound and one. That is the difference that Will Becker. Ochoa back in the lineup for UCCS, as is Xavier Martinez. So it's actually the starting 5 for the Mountain Lions currently out on the floor. Martinez, Saar, Becker, Pranger, and McKenzie. And Becker hits the free throw, and the Mountain Lions have scored 5 straight and are now back to within 5. Good job by Will to take a little bit of contact and not lose too much ground to come away with the rebound off that missed shot. UCCS quickly up the floor, baseline, short. Will another offensive rebound and another putback. Will Becker asserting his dominance here the last couple of minutes. He's got 5 points, a block, and a couple of 3 rebounds, 2 offensive and 1 defensive. In the lane, Will again, good defense and another rebound. Ochoa, baseline, bump. Becker has it stripped. Good defense there from Hill, and he leads the charge the other way. And then a flush by McDavid as he elevated at the last second and threw it down. Saar looking for a screen. Instead gets it over to Will. Becker drops it off to Pranger. Martinez. Xavier behind the back. Step back. That's short. Saar saw it. Had it one hand tied up by... So Midwestern with a 5-point lead and the ball coming out of that media timeout. Two on the shot clock, one put up last second and knocked down. Mason Gibson, literally no time left on the clock, and he knocks down the jumper. Becker runs it down before it goes over midcourt. Will, good hands from Becker, and then he's able to finish at the rim. So Will Becker, 7 points now for UCCS. And Midwestern so far has had no answer for the fifth-year senior. And a wide-open three ball, Shepard. Becker came over to help in the key, and unfortunately, that left Shepard all alone, and he knocks down the three. So Shepard with 9 points. He leads Midwestern in that category as they have an 8-point lead. Martinez tried to be fancy behind the back, get it to Hannes, and it went off a Mustang leg and out of bounds. So substitutions on both sides as Pranger and McKenzie are back in for UCCS. Saunders, Taylor, and Masilovich back in for Midwestern. Masilovich a little slow getting down the court, but maybe kind of lulled the defense to sleep and took an easy bounce pass for a finish at the rim. So the lead's back up to 10 for Midwestern. Pranger with a three. No good. Iweezy with an offensive rebound, though. He's going to go right back up. And Jesse. Iweezy knocks down another free throw. Iweezy, if my calculations are correct, is 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Loose ball, and Midwestern's the last to touch it, so it goes back to UCCS. Mustangs have employed this full court press the entire time. So far, the Mountain Lions haven't had any real issues with it as they break it again, no problem. Hannes gets it over midcourt. And now Iweezy standing on the S of the logo, gets it off to Martinez. Xavier. There's a roll. Iweezy's got a size advantage down low. They can't get the ball to him, though. Now Jezza from the Armac logo, stutter step, but then come. Jezza only played in 6 games last year before getting hurt. Shot 73% from the free throw line, though, as he rolls that first one in. And the second one is also good. So the Mountain Lions have been absolutely money from the free throw line, only missing 1 so far in this contest. And that was on the technical foul. The front end was missed by Ochoa. And down low, we're going to have Mackenzie's going to get called for that foul, even though he was getting kind of pushed underneath the basket. So just the first personal on Jezza. 3 ball off the inbound, nothing but nylon. Reggie Hill with the 3. He's got 7. Pranger into the lane, has it rejected. Iweezy comes up with the loose ball, feeds it to Mackenzie, who finishes at the rim. It's a good job by Jesse Iweezy, trailing the initial shot attempt to come away with the rebound and then find a cutting Jessa Mackenzie for the bucket. That shot no good. Pranger with the rebound. Pranger in the post looking for some help, and he's going to call for it. It's kind of a slow start for both teams, truly. I think we only had 6 or 7 total points at the first media timeout. So the offense has picked up a little bit here for both teams. Mountain Lions have been doing a lot of their damage from the free throw line, to be honest, as a wide open 3 here for Midwestern is off the mark. Rebound, however, picked up by the Mustangs and put right back up and in by Sanders. Just Sanders' second bucket of the contest, but it pushes the Mustangs' lead back out to 9. Sarr, elbow, kick out, Mackenzie. Another extra touch. There we go. Pranger with the 3 ball. And the sophomore from Centennial has his first 3-pointer in a Mountain Lion uniform. Kick into the corner. That shot no good. Rebound offensive. Mustangs. Nice bounce pass and an ease. Got 4. Sarr ran the other direction. Oh, Pranger. That was a young man's mistake. He's, gotten away with it so far. The Mustangs haven't put the ball in the basket, but nope, still no good. Rebound to Sarr. Lots of contact down low on both sides. Sarr comes away with the rebound. So Pranger's decision to not touch that ball in the backcourt really doesn't burn the Mountain Lions, as that pass down low to Becker is a little bit too wide. Now running are the Mustangs. Alley-oop, lob, no good. Both teams just trying to get through this last minute, 15 seconds. Sarr down low, Becker dunk. Will Becker got free down low and throws in 2 more of his team-high 9 points. Under a minute to go now here in the first half. The Mustangs look like they'll content to kill as much time off the shot clock as possible. Shepard posting up Becker, looking for some help. Tries to go baseline, kicks it out. Some contact. They got to stop here and were able to score on the other side. They could bring this down to a 1-possession ball game. That three is left short, so they get the stop on the one end and do indeed have the last possession. Ochoa gets it over midcourt. Mountain Lions have already used 2 timeouts in this half, so I'm sure they want to not use another one here. 15, Ochoa calls out a play, waits for Sarr to clear. Then he goes to the right side. McKenzie, crossover into the lane, gets to the free throw line, step through. What a follow! Jaden Washington with the dunk on the miss. Half-court buzzer. But he really in any foul trouble either coming in to the final 20 minutes of play. A couple players with 2 for Midwestern. Xavier Martinez with 2 for the Mountain Lions. The only guys who have anything to worry about. What a great start for UCCS. Hannes finds a streaking Will who throws it down, and now Becker is the first Mountain Lion in double figures with 11. And then Gibson drops in the first free throw, just the third free throw of the contest for the Mustangs. They're 2 of 3. As Mason lines up his second and drops that one in as well. 5 points now for the Mustangs' leading scorer from last year. As Xavier, the Mountain Lions' leading scorer from last year, gets the offense started. Pranger did a good job to hold on to that. And he's replaced by Taylor. Xavier, his 3 balls left short. Jezza tried to run it down. It's poked free and picked up by Midwestern. Then nice job there from Hannes to poke it away from the charging Mustangs and force another turnover. Sarr into the lane, quickly picked up by Shepard. Looking for a cutter, finds McKenzie to the rim, and the Mountain Lions are within 2. Svetizarovic misses that. And Jezza lost a handle on the ball. And so another turnover for UCCS. They had 7 of those in the first half, so if there was an Achilles heel, it was definitely that, because gave the Mustangs some extra possessions there in the first half, which is why they had 5 extra shots, and now they drop that one in. And the scoreboard went to 38 all, but I think it should be 40-36 in favor of Midwestern. They gave the points incorrectly, I believe, on that last bucket. There we go, 40-36. They just updated the score. Midwestern up by 4. Xavier into the lane, stripped away. Sarr, 3 ball, off the back rim. Good hands from Becker to come away with the steal, as trying to thread the needle was Brandon Biggett. Now Sarr working on Biggett, trying to get him into the post, and then he is picked off, trying to go cross court by Gibson. Gibson on McKenzie. Jezza can't stop him. So 4 straight now for the Mustangs, and they've pushed their lead back out to 6. As Becker's got it, free throw line, hands it off to Pranger, who pulls up for 3, no good. Now Hill pushing the other way. He's got a wolf, took quite a few steps, got away with it. Pranger quickly up to Saar. Hannes drops it off for Will, who throws it down. Hannes hits a trailing Will Becker, and the big man throws it down for 2 more. He's now got 13. Lost the handle and out of bounds. Betazarovich and Sanders all back in for Midwestern. Mastilovich also in for the Mustangs. Xavier, the home team, also has possession underneath their own basket. Let's see if they can take advantage. Xavier into the lane, kick out. They're going to get a foul called on the drive. That's going to go against Braden Bigot. Ochoa has to take that near midcourt. Now Xavier trying to create some space, but good defense from Sanders. Ochoa finds Xavier. Down low to Will. Kick out. Ochoa got his man in the air. His lefty leaner no good. Washington with a couple of follows can't finish. Becker had the rebound and it'll stay. While Shepard's back in for Midwestern. Ochoa off the inbound. Gets it over to Xavier. Iweezy takes a big hit. And that foul is going to go against Antoine Taylor. Just the first for Taylor. 5th team foul here in the second half. Mountain Lions get it in. Xavier right off the inbound. Martinez just been off. Washington the offensive rebound. Jaden gets the kickback for 3, short. No good, and Washington with the rebound. Ochoa cut through the lane, but then brings it back out beyond the three-point arc. Now attacks again. Baseline kick. Saar from the top. One more touch. Iweezy now will take the drive, and Jesse finishes at the rim. For Iweezy, that's now 9 points. So the big men for UCCS leading the way in scoring as Becker and Iweezy have combined for 22 of the team's 40 points. In the lane, nice move there from Svetizarovich. Man, Xavier has just been unlucky. Still looking for his first bucket. A corner 3 is left short. Washington comes down with the rebound. So Xavier Martinez, the Mountain Lions' leading scorer from last year. Now he kicks it out to Saar. Oh, man, UCCS just off the mark all the way around. Iweezy, good defense. And back in for Midwestern, as is McDavid. Washington loses the ball. It's on the ground. McKenzie, great job to pick it. Regardless, ball stays with the Mountain Lions, who are still down by 4. Saar working hard. Finds McKenzie. That shot not in time. Too bad, because Mountain Lions have not hit a three-pointer in a very long time, and that would have been huge to bring them within one, but it came after the buzzer. Becker comes over and helps with the block. Man, a healthy Will Becker is such a difference maker. Runs the floor and throws it down. Will Becker with the block on one end and the dunk on. As Pranger's back in the lineup for UCCS. Quickly off the inbound. Shot is dropped in by McDavid. That's 7 points now for McDavid. As the Mountain Lions just can't get over that 2-point hump and get within two, but can't seem to tie it up. Ochoa into the lane, kick out. McKenzie from the corner. It's good. Jessa McKenzie with the three, and UCCS is within a point. And a UCCS, Will Becker has done it all. 15 points, 4 rebounds, a couple of blocks, a couple of steals. He has been an absolute difference maker for UCCS here in the first game of the season, as McKenzie, who just hit a three-pointer in the last possession, gets it over to Ochoa. He drops it down to Becker, and just like that, the Mountain Lions have their first lead of the ball game with 11:05 to go here in half number 2. Becker, another block. Will Becker has been all over the place. Drops it off Pranger for three in transition. The Mountain Lions have a 4-point lead as Derek Pranger knocks in the triple. For UCCS, just their third made three of the game, but it's a big one. Becker, good defense. Doesn't get the rebound, but he should get credit anyways. Becker into the lane, kick out. Pranger thought about it, drives instead, has it stripped. Mustangs with numbers, 3-on-1, straight to the rim, no good. Follow, however, is by McDavid. Pranger almost lost it again. This time he throws it away. He got Iweezy and Martinez, a handoff move. Xavier, there we go. Xavier Martinez drops in his first 2 points of the contest from a year ago is finally on the board. Good defense from Xavier, forced a short shot, and Jezza comes down with it. Pranger's triple, no good. Long rebound to Midwestern. Now trying to push. Dropped it off. Good job by Pranger to force an extra pass. 3-ball, no good. And then Pranger comes down with the rebound on the far side. Mountain Lions look content to kill as much time off the clock as humanly possible. Again, didn't have a lead until about 11 minutes left in the second half. Midwestern State literally led from 9 seconds into the game. Oh, Xavier Martinez just needed to take the lid off the basket. Got the layup a couple possessions ago and then knocks down the three, and the Mountain Lions their biggest lead at 7. And then Ochoa trying to make a little bit of a hustle play, and he's going to get here in the second half. Yeah, and Ochoa is going to get called for a foul. One of the officials talking to Martinez and McDavid. And Iweezy lost track of his man for half a second, and it cost him a bucket. And then a throwaway there by Ochoa. Kick out, McDavid, 3-ball, good. 5 very quick points by the Mustangs, and they are right back in it, down just 2. That's the first time they've gotten a steal off that full court press all game, and it resulted in an easy 3 points for the visitors. Now Ochoa picked up his dribbles, trying to get some help. Iweezy muscles his way in. No shot, or no. Oh, to the Mustangs. Ochoa, good defense, and he comes down with the rebound off the miss. And then Becker sets a solid screen on the backcourt. Mountain Lions with numbers. Kick out, Martinez wide open. Short. Xavier, a good hustle back, and then a push off. And we're going to get an offensive foul called on Mason Gibson. And Becker's going to get called for a foul at midcourt. They're going to call him for an offensive. I mean, they called a charge foul. That's the sign he gave. I think he probably meant more of a block. But either way, it's a foul on Will. Just his first, 5th team foul for UCCS as we approach the 6-minute mark here in the second half. And muscling it up and in is Shepard, and we are tied at 55. So Midwestern's now scored 7 unanswered to tie it right back up. Sarr's shot is off the mark. McKenzie had the rebound roll off his fingertips. Good job by the Mountain Lions to poke it away with numbers. Washington into the lane. Jaden finishes with the left hand fingertip, and the Mountain Lions are back in the lead. Three ball for the lead straight away. Pierre Sanders knocks in the triple. He's got 7. And the Mustangs retake the lead for the first time in over 7 minutes. Xavier tried to thread the needle. Didn't work out. Mustangs with numbers. Shepard drops it off. Off the inbound, 3-ball right away, and it's good. Midwestern back-to-back threes, and they now have a 4-point lead. And then they come away with a steal in the backcourt, and an easy layup is missed, however, of this ball game. And Sanders will. First one is good. Taylor and Mastilovich back in the lineup for Midwestern. And Ochoa in for UCCS, replacing Jaden Washington. So Midwestern now with a 6-point lead. That is a huge 13-point swing as they were down by 7. Have done just about everything right. McKenzie gets the free throw to drop. That is the first free throw of the second half for the Mountain Lions, who are 10 of 11. Now 11 of 12 as Jezza hits them both. For Jezza, he's now in double figures with 11. Full court kick, 3-ball, no good. Hannes with the rebound. And Xavier Martinez has figured it out here in the second half. He had 0 points at the break. He's now got 7. And he's hit 3 of his last 4 shots. Oh, Hannes had that roll. Three on the shot clock. Fade away, no good. Becker with the Jezza with the rebound. Hannes into the lane, has it poked away. Mustangs running the other direction. It's going to be, absolutely. He was able to chase down a free Mustang and stop him from scoring. Visitors still have possession, however. And a block is going to be called. Gibson, both teams will actually be shooting free throws the rest of this game as both are over the limit. That free throw rattled out. And both of them rattled out. So ultimately a good foul there by Ochoa as the Mustangs come away with 0 points. Now Santi hands it off to Xavier. So positive, unfortunately, quickly turns into a negative for UCCS. And so now the Mustangs with their 2-point advantage, under 2 minutes to go, miss a 3. Ochoa again on the block, spins baseline, can't finish. Good move from Santi, but he couldn't finish. So under 90 seconds to go now. Midwestern's going to take off as much time from the clock as possible before putting up a shot. Double screen. Sanders has options. Kicks it over into the corner. Taylor back up top to Sanders. Taylor again into the corner. 3 ball. They are 7 of 19 from beyond the arc. The Mountain Lions are 4 of 19. So right now, that is a big difference. Xavier, ho, ho, ho! First one is off the mark. Mountain Lions get the rebound, though. McKenzie, quick 3. No good. Ochoa now with a rebound. McKenzie into the lane. Floater. That's also off the mark. Mountain Lions had some great opportunities. Throw line. First one is good. So Sanders in double figures now for Midwestern. Make it 11. Taylor in for the Mustangs. Looks like an offense for defense kind of situation going on for them. As Becker hands it off to Xavier, gets the defender in the air, then he kicks it out. Sars straight away 3, no good. Pranger missed the 3, put back. UCCS going to go with a full court press. Try and cause a turnover if they can. They got it in. And that's exactly what they do again. Taylor looking for the long throw, doesn't get it. UCCS causes it. Now Martinez is going to have to get up a quick shot. He does. 3 ball, no good. And UCCS. First free throw's good. Saunders hits the second, and he's now got 13. Right on his season average from a year ago is Pierre Sanders. Pranger, desperation from the corner, no good. Rebound to the Mustangs, and that'll do it. So UCCS